This is Dr. Rice, and I'm here giving you an overview of week 2. So you can see on the outside of the folder there are several things listed. You've got some modules from the MAST website, from the autism website, the informational document discussion forum, and then your assistive technology assignment. So let's go inside the folder now and see what we find. So the first thing on the list that's due on Wednesday are the 2 modules for adapting books and materials on the MAST module website. So as you've noticed, we don't have a textbook for this course, and so we are accessing all online open access resources. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the website. When we get there. But just remember that you've got some instructions here printed on the outside of the folder about how to document your results. You'll take a screenshot of that assessment's result page, and then you're going to submit those to the links on Blackboard. So you're going to be, so first of all, let's just talk about the MAST homepage. So modules addressing special education and teacher education. If you go to their homepage, you can learn more about them and how they were developed here and the grants that they received from the U.S. Department of Education to create these modules. But if you go here, you can see the different categories that they have provided professional development for educators. And so there's just some great options here for you to explore. Like, for example, students with deaf blindness. Very rare. It's not obviously not common, but if you ever have a student that's assigned to you that on your caseload that is deaf and also blind, you could come here to find out information on specific interventions for working with that student. Now, for our purposes here, you can see here that if we select students with significant disabilities, there are several options there for working with students in this population. Now, the 2 modules that we are going to be completing are story-based lessons and adapting books. Now, you can access those modules here from their menu, but what I've done for you is I've put links directly to those modules that you'll be completing, the story-based lessons here. So when you click on it, it'll take you directly to the module that you will complete. And then when you've completed that module and taken a screenshot of your results, you'll submit that documentation here to the assignment link. And then your second module here that goes specifically into how to adapt a book to increase accessibility for students with significant disabilities, and where you will submit that. Now, your adaptive book project is due week 5. So if you want to look ahead, because this is the reason I'm having you do the modules now, to kind of help prepare you for where you're going and what that assignment is going to look like. So if you want to learn a little bit more about how you're going to adapt a book and what's going to be needed, you can go here to week 5. The instructions are here, the rubric is here, and one thing I want to make sure that you check out are these examples. So these are student examples from the past, and their video presentations of their adaptive books. So check those out, and we'll talk more about that as we approach week 5. But for now, you're going to complete the background informational modules, and those are due on Wednesday. Now, also due on Wednesday is an introduction module on autism spectrum disorder. Now, once again, I am providing you with an introduction to a fantastic resource to learn about autism, and that is the Affirm website. So when this one, I could not link directly to the modules. So you can, you'll need to set up an account, but after you set up your account, you'll go to the Affirm modules list, and you're going to complete the one here, Introduction to ASD. Now, this website is just fantastic. It has so many great content information for working with students with autism spectrum disorder, and I hope that you will keep the this link to this website handy and use it often to increase your knowledge when working with students with autism spectrum disorder. A lot of great structured teaching and applied behavioral analysis information on this website. Now, do not pay for anything. Okay, if you're ever prompted on any of these websites to say, oh, pay to get your certificate, don't do that. Just take a screenshot of your results and you're going to submit that to here for your documentation to show that you completed that module. One last thing here in the autism spectrum disorder module is the MCHAT screener. Now, I want you to familiarize yourself with this screener and also keep this in your reference toolbox. This is a valid screener for children 60 to 30 months, and depending on the score, it may indicate that a child needs a full-scaled evaluation to determine if autism is present. So, once again, open access. The MCHAT is a valid instrument that's been around for a long time. The information is here on how to completely score the screener. But just to give you a quick look here, the screener is 20 questions long, yes, no questions. And the information on how to score it is here. I'm not going to go through all of that, okay? But please, for your information, review these characteristics, behaviors that may be indications that autism is present. I think it's just really good information to have, not only if you work in early childhood, but these characteristics will pretty much stay with the person throughout their lives. They can, of course, change over time, but depending on the significance of the autism present. So please check out the MCHAT screener and keep that in your personal reference box. All right, so for Wednesday, your 2 MAST modules, your autism spectrum disorder module, and your engagement in the discussion forum on the informational documents that you've all created. I've included a link here to that discussion forum for your convenience because you are supposed to post to 5 colleagues by Wednesday after you review their informational documents. I just think this is a great way to learn about a lot of different conditions and to engage in our learning community. Now, for the second half of the week, you are going to be exploring assistive technology and augmentative and alternative communication. Well, to support people's independence, assistive technology and AAC is critical. And so let's look here at what you're going to be doing to learn about assistive technology and AAC. Well, the first thing you're going to do is complete a module. So here is the Assistive Technology Internet modules. Is a link there. I give you information here on talking about creating an account and which module you are to complete for this class. So make sure you're completing the correct module. I couldn't link it directly to the module here like I could for the MAST modules. You'll submit your completion documentation here. Now, I posted a PDF here of assistive technology domains. This is taken directly from a page in the module, but I just downloaded it and posted it here for your convenience. You'll want to reference this later on when you're completing your assignment. Now, additional information about AAC is in this video here. Please take the time to watch this 50-minute video. It's very, very informative in regarding AAC, whether you're familiar with students who use it or this is brand new to you. There are different reasons that people use AAC, anywhere from a person with autism who is nonverbal to a person who has cerebral palsy, perhaps with aphasia, and they are unable to use their voice machine to generate voice output. They might use an AAC. Or for a person who is older who has had a stroke and they're no longer able to speak. So please check out this information about AAC. Additionally, things are just changing, so we're just doing great things as far as making sure that we are being responsive to our students and how they identify. So this is a little video here that Tobii Dynavox has put out. They are a big name in AAC devices. And it is making to make sure that the voices that we use for voice output AAC matches a person identity, their gender identity, their racial identity, their ethnic identity. So here's just a quick little video that introduces you to a couple of new voices that are available from Tobii Dynavox. Some other resources here in the state of Arkansas for assistive technology. The ICANN Tools Library is a library that Arkansas citizens can check out AAC free of charge. So please check out that resource and keep it for your information. And then also Easter Seals of Arkansas. Okay, now we're down to the assignment. You are going to do research on AAC and AT and find different examples. Here are the instructions for that assignment, the rubric on how that assignment will be graded, and the template that you will complete. So here are the three components of the assignment that you need. And once you complete that template with your research, you will submit it in an initial post to this discussion forum the exact way that you submitted your informational document last week to the discussion forum. So same process, you'll do the research, you'll submit the template to the discussion forum, and then by Sunday, and then the following Wednesday, you will engage with your colleagues and check out the research that they have done. I love this assignment. I always learn about new technologies from students because there's always things coming out new all the time in assistive technology and AAC, so I can't wait to see what you discover. So check out that information. As always, please contact me if you have any questions, and I'll look forward to hearing from you soon. All right, take care. Bye.